Hey guys, welcome back to Moto Ramblings. Today I am riding Big Yeller, my 2010 Honda Goldwing. It is late in the day, it's actually 7 p.m. Heading home from work, had a nice long day today. And I am actually taking the Blue Ridge Parkway. As you can see, it's starting to get dark even. When I left for work this morning it was dark, and when I'm heading home it's, thinking about getting dark, although the sun has not set yet. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Watch to the end of the video. If you like it, think about subscribing. Check out some of the other videos. If you're not new to the channel and you've been hanging with me for a while, welcome back. Glad to have you aboard. Today's video is going to be part of the Keeping It Real series. It's actually going to be a replacement video for one that I actually already recorded and put it onto YouTube, have a scheduled date, but I'm going to go ahead and take that off and just leave the video as private for now. I got to get some opinions on to whether or not I want to leave it, because I got very in-depth in talking about, a bad time in my life. So this video is going to replace it, and I'm going to talk just very briefly about the bad time in my life. When I watched it back, I was like, wow, that is dark. So most of you know I'm a very happy person. I enjoy life. I enjoy riding. I enjoy being who I am. I enjoy this motorcycle addiction, this YouTube addiction, my home life. My son, my wife, my grandson. Work is work. We all can complain about work if we wanted to. It pays the bills. And so I think that I've already put out the videos where I've talked about how my motorcycle addiction started. Had a lot to do with my dad. I think by the time you see this, I think you will have seen the video where I talked about my one ride with Dad. And then I followed that up with a video about my mom, because my mom is my hero. And she's been there for me through a lot of stuff, thick, thin, and everything in between. And she has saved me from absolute misery on several occasions. So, hi Mom. Anyway, this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what got me down to North Carolina. And I thought I did a video somewhere on that, but I can't find it. But anyway, when I was up in Massachusetts, I was working at the post office. I was married. And I got sick. I can't even remember if I talked about this or not. So very briefly, I have no colon. I had to have it removed because I had ulcerative colitis. So a lot of time in the hospital, a lot of weight loss, a lot of recovery time. Well, at that time, I also got divorced after just about 7 years of marriage. And my life had kind of just fallen to pieces just all at once. And I was recovering from the surgery, and I actually went and stayed with Mom. She took care of me like she takes care of so many people. And after I got better enough to where I didn't have to have Mom take care of me and I could do it on my own because my wife and I split, I went back to Massachusetts. My mom had lived in New Hampshire, and I stayed with her for a little while I was recovering. Went back to Massachusetts, went back to work, and it was not good. My wife, my ex, my soon-to-be ex, worked there as well, and it just wasn't going to work out. And I had gone to a buddy's wedding near Raleigh, North Carolina, and I just fell in love with the place. So I moved down here to western North Carolina. And I may have already told you that story, so that's why I'm keeping it real brief right now. But I do want to, there was an in-between period. During the time that I was recovering from the surgeries and the time that I moved here, like I said, I was going through a divorce. I was in bad shape. I mean, I was in really bad shape, both physically and mentally. I was in a very bad place, and I considered, that one option that I just is not an option. But at the time, I thought it was. Suicide is not the answer. And once I got past that part, which involved a lot of help, friends, family, and I moved to Western North Carolina, and I had a little bit of trepidation when I first got here, and I almost went back home, but I stuck it out, and thank God I did. I mean, this is incredible. Absolutely beautiful place to live. Another couple of minutes, we would have seen the sunset behind that mountain. And, of course, being a motorcycle enthusiast, I mean, you can't ask for, I don't know of a better place to live when you're on a motorcycle, just because I've not been anywhere else. I'm guessing there are some pretty awesome places out there, but the places I've been, oh man, this is by far motorcycle heaven. So, anyway, the Keeping It Real series, I made a playlist. If you are new to the channel, if you haven't seen the Keeping It Real series, check out the playlist. I'll put a link up here. And you can just check out those playlists, those videos. It's a small list right now, and hopefully it'll start growing as I do more of these where I talk a little bit about myself. But I just kind of want to end this one with mental health for guys is something that people just don't talk about, especially the guys suffering from the mental health. If you or anyone you know may or may not be suffering from the mental health, be like Bodine 52. Check on them. Just go be a friend. Go say hey. You never know just what kind of difference that might make, and you may never know what kind of difference that phone call, that visit made. So check on a friend, check on a buddy, and that's Bodine 52's line, by the way, and it's a great one. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this one here in the dark of the trees. But think about mental health for men, Even if it's just for a few minutes, think about it and contemplate that it's a thing. A lot of guys have mental health issues. You just never know what someone's going through at any given time. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Sorry this one was kind of a dark video. Next one will be more fun. So, have a great evening. I hope everyone can stay safe, stay well, and now you know why I say stay happy. Moto Ramblings out.